a member of MMC Guided School 2019 from Ghana. This is our business game presentation. That's batch 2, group 12, secretary. And my mentor's name is Mentor Nick, as you can see. Good morning, Mentor. And these are the members that made up the team. We have Jude Ando, that's myself. Omwefe Amahe, the Prof, Mbachu Cute, Kenneth Santos, John Walter, Chidima Xavier, Gerard Nwana, James Obazi, and we have Stephen Chijioke. And this is our task 1. You have received all the information needed in order to become managers/leaders in the MMC community. Now you have an option, an important task. Enter into a new country and develop MMC there. We have internet, a team, knowledge received in the school, and we also have $125,000. Within an hour, we are to develop a plan of action. A plan of action for a week. You must specify the number of registration and deposits you achieve over this period. And then this $125,000 is given only once. Later on, you should use the free resources from the system. You have to give comprehensive details of the new country. That is the survey of Eritrea, the information that we discovered over there. Eritrea is in the northeast African country on the Red Sea. It shares borders with Ethiopia, Sudan, and Djibouti. The capital city, Asmara, is known for its Italian colonial buildings like St. Joseph's Cathedral. So that's the capital of Eritrea, Asmara, and their population is 4.475 million as at 2011 from World Bank. President Isaias Afwerki. Currency, Eritrean NACFA. Point of interest, Fiat Tagliolo building. And this information was gathered from Wikipedia. And the SWOT analysis of Eritrea, we had a strength. They have high resource potential, healthy and unpolluted sea. Management plans cover for most of the fisheries, untapped inland fisheries resources, separate Ministry of Marine Resources, untapped offshore and deep sea resources, and then international collaborations. These are the strengths of Eritrea. And then the opportunities you can get from Eritrea. Strategic location and access to important regional and international markets, rising demand for fish consumption and export, expanding global fisheries market, potential for food security and reducing poverty, source of foreign exchange and investment, and then source of income and employment. We also have tourism, and then some weakness that we discovered in Eritrea. Unemployment rate of 6.4% and inflation rate of 9.0%. Poor governance and lack of commitment to reform hamper economic freedom. Mismanagement of public finances. Underdeveloped legal and regulatory frameworks. Monetary stability remains fragile. Inflation is very high. The rule of law is very weak over there, and then low participation of NGOs in that country. Insufficient management system. And then these are some of the threats that we discovered as well. Drought-prone Sub-Saharan region, border conflict, political instability, and then climate change's impact. And our aim for establishing MMC in Eritrea is to establish MMC in Eritrea. That's our aim. And then the goals for this establishment is to get 90% of populace known about MMC. and also to help fight the unfair financial system in the world. These are our strategies and plans. We will create adverts on social media, radio and TV stations, hosting seminars in strategic places, distribute MMC branded t-shirts and flyers, place banners and other promotional materials at strategic places like airports, train stations, hotels, tourist centers, and recreational parks. We will invite popular celebrities to the event to attract more people. Target audience, that is stock firms, bloggers, internet marketers, students, private business owners, unemployed citizens, social workers. Now, target participants should be 2,500 per week. And this is a summary of our budget. This is a summary of our budget. So I will pause for some seconds, then you go through the budget. Now, conversion rate for the Eritrea currency, that's $1 is equivalent to 15.07500 ERN. That's Eritrea currency. So we move on. So in summary, the allocated budget, expenditure, and balance are as follows. The budget that we're given is $125,000. The expenses on the budget made is equal to $28,410. So when you subtract this $28,000 from the budget, we now have $96,590 as our balance. So this is task 2. I will not read the task, we'll just go through and then move on to the objectives. So this is what I have to follow, or you must follow. Okay, so this is our objective for task 2. Our average donation is equal to $450. Number of participants 2,500. Amount generated by participants equals to 2,500 times 450, which is equal to 1,125,000. So with the 50% growth rate, we get 0.5 times 1,125,000, which is equal to $562,500. The referral bonus is equal to 2,500 times 45. The 45 is the 10% of the $450, which is equal to $112,500. Verification marvel, that is 2,500 times 22.5. The 22.5 is 50% of the referral bonus, which is the $45, which will give you $56,250. Then the total amount growth rate will be equal to the capital plus 50% growth plus the $45, which is equal to $1,125,000 plus $562,500 plus $112,500, which is equal to $1,800,000. So the total amount needed is equal to 1,800,000 minus 1,125,000, which is equal to $675,000. Therefore, participants needed to contribute $675,000 is equal to $675 divided by 450, which is equal to 1,500 participants. Therefore, the total participant needed to contribute that amount is 1,500. So let's assume we maintain the 2,500 people per week. New members for 3 weeks will be equal to 2,500 times 3, which is equivalent to 7,500 members. Therefore, 7,500 more than 1,500 members needed to pay the first batch. Resources needed. We have to train interested members as guiders, organize more seminars, create more public awareness, and use social media to publicize or to make the publicity, since that will reduce costs. So in summary, expenses on the seminar and public awareness will cost $20,542. Previous budget balance was $96,590. So when we deduct the $20,542 from the $96,590, our new budget balance is $76,048. So this is our task 3. I'll move straight to the objectives for task 3. Total participants for first week is 2,500, and 3 weeks will be 7,500. That is times 3. Therefore, total participants for 1 month, which is 4 weeks, is 10,000. Let's assume 1/4 of the participants that registered in the month referred 2 new participants each. That is 1/4 times 10,000, which is equal to 2,500. Therefore, 2,500 of the participants that registered in the first month will bring 5,000 new participants. That's 2,500 times 2, which is equal to 5,000. So, for the next 4 weeks, with the assumed growing referral rate, the total number is equal to 10,000 plus 5,000, which is equal to 15,000 participants for the second month. So the total amount 15,000 people will contribute is equal to 15,000 times 450, which is equal to $6,750,000. With this new rate, we are seeing that the new guiders are doing a great job. Therefore, intensive training of new guiders will be ideal. No need of seminar at this stage. Our budget balance, $76,048, is maintained. So this is our task 4. The same way, I'm not going to read it, but I will just glance through and then continue with the objectives. So our objective for task 4, and this is our plan, what you are supposed to do. Make a plan of action for a month, state the resources and how you should use them for the development of the system. Calculate the right amount of contributions and number of participants needed to keep the system operation running. So our objectives for task 4. Weekly target was 2,500 participants. Reduction in new registration by 85%. This means that 0.85, which is 85% times 2, is equal to 500. Is equal to 2,125. Therefore, the new registration will drop to 375. That is 2,500 minus 2,125, which will give you 375. To find a solution to this, we need to cater for the 2,125 participants. This means that we need to increase the number of participants for the remaining 3 weeks. Therefore, 2,500 per week plus 625 or more. That means you have increased the participant 625. You've added 625 to the 2,500. That is 625 plus 3,125 plus 3,125 plus 3,125, which is equal to 10,000 people in the month. Monthly contribution for 10,000 people will be 10,000 times 450, which is equal to 4,500,000. To achieve this, we need to put the following in place: train more voluntary members to become guides, organize more seminars, and then increase media and social adverts. So our former budget still stands 76,048. Expenses on this new task will be equal to $19,674. So with that amount from the 76,048, our new budget balance will be $56,374. Tax 5. Our objectives for tax 5: strategic plan to resolve issues, the resources needed to resolve issues, new number of participants that will make contribution enough to make the system balance. Registering 3,125 participants weekly did not work out. Assuming 1,125 participants registered weekly, monthly we were able to get 625 plus 1,125 plus 1,125 plus 1,125, which is equal to 5,125 new members. So now we have deficits of 4,875. That is 10,000 minus 5,125 will give you $4,875. Therefore, 5,125 members will contribute $2,306,250. That is so our deficit contribution will be equal to $2,193,750. That is when we subtract $2,306,250 from $4,500,000. That's the amount that we get as our deficit. That is $2,193,750. Methodology. It is important to bear in mind that we are running low on budget. Therefore, we cannot make money-intensive plan. Moreover, we can use ideology of one stone to kill two birds. Each guider or manager in the system has to organize an emergency seminar to address the panic in the system. They should tell them that their contribution is the only thing that can save MMC. We have to use social media to create more awareness. We need to train more guiders so as to break participants down into the smallest unit possible. Cover more states and region in the shortest time possible. And this is our task 6. So we pause the video as we read through. And then our objectives for task 6. A pause mode is inevitable. Members have to be guided about what pause mode is all about. Guide them about why pause mode has to be introduced and how it can be overturned. Increase MMC awareness in remote areas of the country. Methodology. Week 1. We have to hold meetings with all the participants, guiding them on what pause mode means and how it would affect participants. Assure them nothing will happen to their Mavro, but pause mode will stay for as long as possible until the system is balanced. New banners. Week 2. Continue media and social awareness. Continue seminars in all the new places and raise the benchmark to 4,000 new members from 2,500. Innovate banners and make new ones. Week 3. Motivate guiders to work more. Make sure seminars are always in check. Share letters of happiness on social media. Share videos of happiness on YouTube and other social media. Continue with seminars. Work with guiders on how to make seminar more effective. New seminars, innovation of billboard and handbill will cost more. Therefore, remaining budget $56,374. Cost of operation in this month cost $15,678. When you subtract that amount from the remaining budget, our new budget will stand as $40,696. Now, this is our final task. Task 7. Your efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart took place. All the old Mavro are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impact of the members and unfavorable responses. 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such conditions. Make a plan of action under specified conditions for a month. So these objectives: reintroduction of MMC, informing people on MMC ideology, and encouraging people to provide more help than the way they get help. This is our methodology. Resetting Mavro will create a bad reputation for MMC. Nevertheless, this idea is inevitable. To change this bad reputation for good, few steps can be implemented. You think of good ways to make members cool down. Do not shy away from the fact that this will make people sad. Organize a seminar and let them know that there will be a system restart. Answer all queries and accept all the negative talks. Like change campaign. It all starts with you. Let people see how the team and the guiders are providing help effortlessly. Emphasize why it is necessary to provide help and the people you are helping when providing help. Keep being a good leader. Success is not when you don't fall, but when you fall and rise again. Acknowledgements. We members of MMC Guided School Batch 2 Group 12 Secretary are thanking the Lord for guiding us through this project. We also thank our able mentor, Mentor Nick, for his time, support, advice, and his caring heart. In fact, he has been our father for the past week, and he continues to play a motherly role on us. We say, may the good Lord bless you and replenish all that you lost in guiding us. Lastly, to all our members of this circle, we are thankful to ourselves for the contributions, omissions, corrections during the whole project. We say God bless all of us and hope to see ourselves as future guiders to be. Thank you and God bless you all.